All right, everyone. So you're seeing my face today, which is totally rather have you look at my hands, but that's okay. I wanted to film this today because tomorrow I'm getting the Halo and BBL laser. I got that done once about 6 or 7 years ago, and it worked really, really well. So I'm going to insert a couple of pictures of what my skin looked like before I got that done. I don't know how many of us were like laying out in the sun with like low SPF or tanning beds. I mean, I know my high school personally was like I feel like everyone had a tanning salon like membership. But I wasn't super into sunscreen at the time, so I had a lot of dark spots, a lot of spots on my skin. It wasn't even, and I really wanted to try and get it to that point. That was going to be my goal in 2020. Didn't happen, but it did in 2021. So I wanted to come in. I just got out of the shower, put my hair up, and I had my headphones in to do this film. So I just wanted to show you what my skin looks like, completely natural without anything on it, so you can see some of the discoloration that I still currently have, what I'm trying to correct, and then what it'll look like after the Halo and BBL and during the process, because I wish I had something at the time before I got it done the first time that showed what it would look like throughout the process. So that is what I would like to do for all of you. So I hope to film some of that along the way so that you get a better understanding in case that's something that you're interested in. But I also want to talk about what I do in the meantime or leading up to this point and what I plan to do after. But I'm going to get really up close and personal. So I'm 37, just turned 37. So you can see there's still some like old acne scars in some spots. It's not too bad considering if you look at those photos. Where I do have a lot though is like right here. So this is scarring. I had my skin start to peel there once, and out of just habit, really bad habit, I was picking at it, and I picked it so much that it scarred. So I've been doing a pretty good job because this side looked similar to it. So I went from this to this. Now it also looks worse right out of the shower. I think because your skin is flush and the blood is just all at the top of your skin, so it looks a little darker than it actually is. But I don't know, I'm trying to work on those pores a little bit, but all in all, it's not too bad. I just want some of the fine discolorations and like leftover sunspots, and I really want the scar to kind of disappear finally. So that would be really great. But in the meantime, I don't know, so skincare is just one of those things that becomes like the self-care part of the day, because it's like the 10 minutes that you have to yourself, maybe 10, sometimes 3, 4. And got into it because I wasn't taking care of myself in that way. I was just full force. Gosh, so much was going on. I just didn't stop and do it. I wasn't spending the money on it. I didn't invest in it. So the reason why I have these like long nails is because it prevents me from like picking at my skin. They're not always this long. It's like, I call it my dog collar. But anyway, and these are also Lashify. I don't go to the lash salon. They stay on a few days. They say like up to 2 weeks. I haven't figured that out yet, but they stay on for a few days. So some things I do use, I just wanted to show. Didn't want to spend too much time on, just so you can come on, see a quick glimpse of what my natural skin looks like, and what it'll look like throughout the healing process of that Halo and BBL. And you can determine if you think you would like to get one, if you think that's a good option for you. If you have some discolorations like I do, it might be great. The first thing I'm going to do though is show you some of these products. This first one I'm just going to do with you because I have to get ready for bed. And it's this M61 Power Glow Peel. This is from Blue Mercury. I don't know if any of you have a Blue Mercury near you, but it's also on their website. It's a quick glycolic acid peel. Now, I also don't recommend it to go like all in if you've never done a glycolic acid peel. It can be a little overwhelming. But just also to show that I like really don't have anything on my skin, I'll just do this. And a lot of times they say to like do these until the pad is dry. So sometimes you can do that. You can do it, you know, until you like decide to stop if it's stinging. My skin might look a little pink, but there's like nothing on it. So no makeup, no nothing. But I would do this sometimes just to kind of, glycolic acid helps to just peel off some of that dead skin cell layer that you have, and it kind of brightens your skin up a bit. And I don't do these every day, but I was doing professional peels for a while, and then with the pandemic, had to get really creative. So I really like these. I've tried a few other brands. Dr. Dennis Gross, I have their facial steamer I really like, but not a huge fan of their glycolic peel pads. This is super simple. It's not two-step, but so that, there you can see it's my real skin. A little pink. I'm used to these, so you might have a different reaction, but I really like them. I sometimes, you know, prime my skin before other products, and there's other products I do like besides those pads. So I'm going to just cover it at a high level, right? Maybe I can do another one and go in more detail. But if discoloration and like marks, like scars and stuff like this are like drive you nuts, these are some of the products that worked for me to like correct it and like prevent it going forward. And I've experimented with a lot, probably more than I care to venture to say. One I've used like a couple of bottles of this, the Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0. I like it. I was using it every day. I didn't see a problem using it every day. Apparently I have some pretty tough skin, but it's just an alpha hydroxy acid toner. And I like that really well, but I wanted to just try a little bit more. I think because my skin was getting tolerant is not a thing, but I just wanted to try something else. So this was a Salicylic Acid, Paula's Choice. Really like this. It's definitely, I can feel it a little stronger. It's a Salicylic Acid toner. I don't use that all the time. I use it maybe every other day or for a stretch of days, and then take a break. And then another product that I really love, I think I've had 4 or 5 bottles already, is Good Genes by Sunday Riley. Obsessed. The first skincare, like bougie skincare product, and this isn't even bougie, but it was, you know, not cheap compared to buying nothing for yourself. It was like the AM kit, and this is in it, and I loved it. Once I started using it, it was like people started complimenting me on my skin and my skin tone. So I'll just do like half my face so you can see. But it smells really good, and you get like this, I don't know how they do it, but you get like this glow to your skin that's absolutely amazing. And I really like it. I will continue to use it. Now, if I was doing, sometimes also for discoloration, I'll do retinol, and we'll get to that in a second. But if I'm not doing retinol at night, I'll use a Good Genes instead because it's a little gentler. It's not super crazy. In terms of strength, you do not want to mix them together. Like, please don't do that. I am trying a new one, the Ole Henriksen Dutopia. It's probably gonna be blurry, but I'm trying that. It's okay, so far so good. I think I'm still like really partial to Good Genes. But that's all like peeling type of solutions. Then if I were to have a bit of like dry skin with that, I'd go in with a couple of different options. This High Potency Vitamins by Origins, I really like. I can sometimes pair that over top of, you know, after I do some of this peeling solution, I'll give it a couple minutes. I don't think I have my fan handy. I think I have it in the other room. But you just put, you know, some night cream on that's peeling as well, and it works really well for your skin. Also the Caudalie, if I'm butchering that, apologies, the Vino Perfect. I say it smells like tomato rinds. Like if anyone has a garden, it smells like tomato garden, which is kind of weird. But I really like it. So that's all kind of like the peeling stuff. Again, like I just cleanse my face. My favorite cleanser lately has been the Skinceuticals Glycolic Renewal Cleanser. It's in the glare, that ring light. If I'm not using the Glycolic Renewal Cleanser, I'm using the Origins Checks and Balances, which I'll try to show without knocking everything down. That's just a standard cleanser though. That's not like super peeling or anything super special in terms of like dark spot removal. And then another one, I have a little sample. If I'm wearing like a super cake face, I'll do a double cleanse. And I hate to say it, but like I really like this Camellia Oil Cleanser by Tatcha. I really, really like it. I've been using Bare Minerals Oil Obsessed for a long time. Like for so long, I think they changed the name of the product, but I still really like that. A double cleanse is something I really, really like. This is just another bottle. I loved it so much, I like stocked up, so I still have like the old names on it. But anyway, so that's some cleansing products, mainly that Glycolic Renewal. I stocked up on this on Black Friday. It's amazing. You like just pretend like you have your full face full of soap and just let it sit there for like a minute or two. Like brush your teeth at the same time and then rinse it off, and you'll be like amazed the difference that you feel and see in your skin. Okay, now I'm going to talk about a couple Holy Grail products. This is, I don't know, can't talk about how many bottles of this I bought, but the CE Ferulic from Skinceuticals, it's their patented CE and Ferulic acid. So I really, really love this. It's amazing. I contribute a lot of my dark spots going away or starting to go away due to this. So you just take like a few drops of that. I'm gonna be like right in the screen, but that's okay. And pat it on your skin where you have like dark spots. Still be careful of your eye, again, if you're like really a newbie to it and you don't know how your skin is going to react. I always err on the side of caution. I'm a little more liberal with it than maybe most, but now I'm trying to really get my skin ready for, you know, correcting and preventing. It's really now, it's just that big one that stands out. And then anything I do on my face, I do on my hands. So just a couple drops on the back of my skin, of my hands, because you want to do that to your face, your neck, décolleté. But just for the sake of time, I'm not doing that. But you can see it doesn't really make your skin look too different. I mean, I guess you can see this is a little more shiny, which is what gives it that glow when I'm not like staring at a light. But really, really love this. It's not cheap though, but I definitely recommend it. If you can find a deal or a sale, or you can save up and splurge on it. Otherwise, another Sunday Riley CEO, the CEO serum. It's a pump. Now, typically I don't put anything over the CE Ferulic aside from sunscreen. So watching Dr. Dre, All right, Sorry about that. My like go to bed alarm went off. So I was saying, after watching a lot of Dr. Dre and Cassandra Bankson and the Double Cleanse, you know, love the twins, learned a lot about skincare and what I like, what I'm going for. But the CEO serum, again, I don't really put anything over my skin after CE Ferulic besides sunscreen if I'm going out, or a really hydrating moisturizer at night. But just for the sake of this, you know, I'll put some on. So this is good by itself. I've tried the Obagi C serum. They're medical grade. It's pretty good. I went through like 2 or 3 bottles before I just decided to go for the CE Ferulic because they have so many patents. I won't go back. I also have the CEO Glow, now like face oils, that too. Face oils aren't moisturizer. They're a little different. So it's a good like vitamin delivery system. It gives you a glow. So you can just put like a pump of that, a little bit. And then sometimes I just mix an oil in. Now this is, again, I've been doing it for so long that I just kind of know what my skin feels like and what I'm in the mood for, or what it feels like it needs. You mix it up, put it on your skin, and then you just let it soak in before you maybe put a moisturizer on or sunscreen if you're going out in the morning. That oil smells amazing. Again, put it on your face, neck, hands, everywhere. And that's a lot of like the prevent, correct, you know, line. Another one that I use that's a prescription to help get rid of the dark spots, again, is the retinol. I mentioned it before, but I get a prescription. So it's the Tretinoin Cream. You can get this over the counter. You can use adapalene gel. You can use Differin gel. You can use Neutrogena, like stubborn marks is great. It's cheap, inexpensive. It gets the job done, but this I get prescription and I really like it. I think this really, really helped a lot with dark spots, but sometimes you just can't use this every night because it could get irritating. So then lastly, it's not directly related to like skin clearing, is the UFO oil by Sunday Riley. So it has salicylic acid in it. It smells like black licorice, but if I'm getting breakouts, like stress, hormones, whatever, I'll put this on my skin and it really does clear up the skin. It smells amazing. And then lastly, you can tell I really like Sunday Riley. Really great company. But the Luna sleeping oil, that again is if I want to use a retinol, but I'm not going to use like the deep tretinoin. I don't really want to do a vitamin C at night. So that's a lot of the toner, serum, oil, face cream, retinol, you name it. And then if there's one thing I learned, it's like cleanser and retinol, vitamin C, and like sunscreen, and that's basically all you need. So then just really quickly, some sunscreens, the Elta MD, absolutely amazing. One of the top brands, I love it. It's beautiful on your skin. It goes on light, it doesn't tingle. You know, I wore it at the beach. I was in the sun all day for like a week, didn't burn. I didn't really tan too much, trying to not be in the sun directly. This Tatcha Silken is beautiful feeling. That's so creamy and it sits so well on your skin. A little more expensive than the Elta MD, but it feels totally different. So all of these are different. It's either like a mineral sunscreen or a chemical or a mix of both. I've tried. I wish I could have the number at the tip of my tongue for the video. Maybe I can put it in the chat below or the description, but I've tried a lot. And so these are my favorites, tried and true, depending on, am I wearing a lot of serums underneath? Do I need the hydration? Do I not need hydration? Am I gonna put makeup over top? So it depends. I have a bunch for different reasons. Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench is amazing. I really like this one. It feels really, really good on. It goes on easily. The package is pretty. And then also Peter Thomas Roth, this mineral, Max Mineral. I tried this recently. I bought it on a Black Friday and I'm obsessed. I like Elta MD, but I like this tinted version of sunscreen better than Elta MD tinted. It's, I don't know, it's a little more full coverage and it's not as like oily, greasy looking on your skin. And then the last thing I have for today, in terms of like help you get rid of your dark spots, age spots, sunspots, acne marks, is the Ilia Super Serum Tint, and that's SPF 40. So I really, really like this. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much. Again, it has like niacinamide in it, hyaluronic acid, squalene. Hyaluronic acid is really kind of like the hydrator or pre-hydrator for your skin. Squalene, I don't know. I feel like verdict's out on that one. I'm not really super sold on it, but it's not bad. It's hydrating. I know it helps a lot of people with like psoriasis. It does help my hands because of eczema, but I haven't noticed too much of a difference on my face. But so like, that's the coverage of it. So if you saw the scar, or not the scar, some of the, I guess, yeah, it's a scar, the marks on my face, if I cover it with some of the serum, that's the coverage. That's the level of coverage. So it's okay if you want to like do that and then put on, I don't know, put on a light powder. The powders I have have SPF in them. I'm like determined to really protect my skin, trying to correct everything that's occurred, and then just prevent it. So on this side, I'll put some of the Peter Thomas Roth mineral tint, and you can see it does actually have a nice coverage to it. It's maybe even hard to tell the difference. This is a little more matte. The sunscreen is a little more matte, and I could tell that, but I don't know if you can tell. So yeah, it's a little more oily, right? But that's it. That'll do it. Again, I'll tune back in after I go for the laser and the healing process to see how that goes. This was my tried and true products for dark spots and anti-aging and making your skin look glowing and having strangers at the post office tell you that your skin's amazing. So that's a win for me. But anyway, that's all I have. And thanks for looking at my face in this one instead of my hands. I love this stuff. I hope it helps. If you're thinking of, getting the laser, I hope this helps you. If you're thinking of trying any of these products, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, link it below. I have my little happy stack over here. Now I get to put it all back in its place. But anyway, thank you all very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you like it, like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will check back in after the laser. So thanks everyone. Bye.